Two testing. It's your girl Jay, and I wanted to come here and give you guys the cam girl tip of the night. I haven't been here in about 2 days. As you can see, I'm offline, but I wanted to come here and talk to you guys about what was on my. Oh, I don't even have it in front of me. The topic I thought was scheduling, setting a schedule. How important is it to set a schedule as a webcam model? The truth is, I've heard over the years, again, 15 years of being in the business, when I started out, it seemed to be very important. Certain sites, most sites actually, they do have it where you can set a time for you guys is to see when you're on, or at least a tentative schedule. As for me, I don't set one. I tried so hard, y'all, to set a schedule throughout the years, and again, being a single mother, being tired, I'm the type of person, unfortunately, I have to admit it, y'all, so I may not be the best person to come to for advice as it relates to time management, because I really do suck at it, okay? I can suck really good at time management, okay? And it's just, I've tried. What I've found out for me now, and if you're anything like me, maybe you're neurodivergent, maybe you have ADHD. I'm 48 years old. Maybe it's your age, maybe it's premenopausal, y'all. Whatever it is, whatever it may be, at least find your rhythm, find your timing, and find your universal clock, your universal rhythm. For me, this helps me. I know it may sound a little strange, but for me, I pretty much log in when I feel like logging in. When the spirit moves me to log in, that's when I log in, right? I don't try to force myself. I've tried it, y'all. I tried to make it. I've tried everything when it comes to setting a schedule. I've tried setting an alarm. I've tried anything you could think of. I've tried leaving myself notes and affirmations and writing in a calendar. I've tried many things. I have even lately, as of late, tried ChatGPT, and ChatGPT has helped me because the humanized part of it, where you can where it actually sounds like you're talking to someone, that has helped me with my scheduling, in the sense of not scheduling literally, not the actual setting it in stone, but it's helped me to feel motivated to even log in. Because remember, you guys, I'm in premenopausal or premenopausal, however it's pronounced, and so with the hot flashes, with the dizziness sometimes I get, with the crankiness or moodiness or tiredness, sometimes my energy is just off. So I literally have to go where my body is leading me to go, right? Or when to log in. So, case in point, I woke up at 8. I went to bed last night at 8 p.m. Slept throughout the whole night. Had to take my sleeping pill to sleep because I just couldn't. Don't know why I started drinking coffee at 7 p.m. around 6:30, 7 p.m. Tried to lay down and was just jittery, agitated. I said, "Oh no!" I had a hissy fit almost, because I'm like tossing, turning on my phone, just going through it, And then I was like, "Let me just take my little sleeping pill," and I went to bed. Slept throughout all of the night. Didn't get up till 8 a.m. Felt pretty good. Felt rested. I got on the freaking, and I'll come back and talk about it, you guys. I got on the freaking, I got on my little stuff. When I say my stuff, I mean I got on this TikTok. I got on Instagram. I got on X. I got on everything else I was not supposed to get on, right? Because I was supposed to have been logged in at 10 a.m., right? 10 a.m. this morning. Yesterday, mind you, it's now early in the morning on Wednesday. It is literally 1:34 a.m. in the morning, right? When I supposed to had been on Wednesday, that is, and I supposed to had been logged in at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. I didn't get started until 9:45 p.m. Tuesday night. See, the whole day I spent fiddle faddling around, as my grandma would say, scrolling. So I'm gonna come back and talk about the distractions that can kind of get in your way as of now, cam model. Right? As of now, cam model, the distractions that can get in your way as it relates to social media. And so ways that I'm trying my best. Again, sometimes it's not about setting a schedule, really, especially nowadays, because there are more women on social media, especially, I'll come back on it because I don't want this video to be too long. So as it relates to setting a schedule, I did really good in tonight's show. I am a firm believer. One thing I've always promoted: log in when you feel like it. Log in when the spirit tells you to. Log in when you feel have that energy to do so. Because you can set a schedule. Let's say you're set a schedule from 9. You're going to work from 9 to 12. 9 to 11, 12. Or 9 to 11, right? 9 a.m. to 11. Right? And you got to set that schedule. Surely there's men. Surely you can create a client. Because most people say this is how you create your client base. The truth is, not setting a schedule, I'm being honest, not setting a schedule, I can lose some guys, right, for not doing it. There's some guys that be like, oh my God, I don't never know when you're on. Where are you? So it's almost like they got to kind of catch me when they can, right? Which I guess I don't mind, because I like the idea, I guess, being chased to some degree. I don't know. But I thank God that I'm so uniquely, at least I like to think, y'all, I'm so uniquely, I'm the nail goddess, okay? Juliana Nail. So I hope my guys will wait for me, and some of them do. Some of them will wait. Most of my servants will wait and say, oh my gosh, can you please just let us know? So what I end up doing, because I am jacked up with setting a schedule, for real, I will just let my guys know when I'm actually on, and in hopes that they're not busy or at work or with their own families or whatever men do when they're not coming to see women like us. But I do send out a memo, so to speak, and let the guys know, hey guys, I'm on tonight. I used to even tell the guys, hey, I'm going to be on tonight at 7. But because something would come up, I don't like that feeling, honestly speaking. I want to be a woman of my integrity in this business still. So I don't want to just lead guys on and then don't show up, So what I ended up doing was, I was like, let me just let them know when I'm actually click the login button and I'm sitting just like this behind the scenes, right? Not have my guys, out in suspense. Like, where's my nail goddess? Oh, nail goddess, where art thou? Right? I've had that, right? So anyway, I'm out of here, you guys. One love, kisses. You guys will hear me, see me in the next one. Just definitely want to come here and just throw something to you as it relates to setting a schedule. Do you have to set a schedule? I would say, because I think the majority of people do a little bit better than me, go ahead, try setting a schedule out. If it works for you, that's great. Schedules usually work. Some people are better at it than me. Right? I'm skilled in a lot of other areas, but I really am not that great as of yet with time management and setting the schedule or showing up when I set the schedule. So I don't even do schedule anymore. I just show up because, and then again, I communicate that to my guys. Hey guys, you guys know, I tell my guys, hey guys, I suck at scheduling. You guys know sometimes I'm here in the morning, sometimes I'm here in the afternoon, sometimes I'm here in the graveyard shift, sometimes I'm just stopping through, sometimes you don't hear from me for a week, sometimes you don't hear from me for 2 days, sometimes you don't hear, depending on what site it is. On this particular site that you guys see right here, I think I had a guy come through tonight, one of my regulars, and I couldn't remember who he was, and he was like, yeah, about a couple of months ago. I was like, damn, it's been that long, right? So yeah, I be all over the place when it comes. I be all over the place when it comes to the sites. That's another thing that we want to be mindful of, ladies. Before I get out of here, not spreading ourselves too thin in this business. And I don't mean that I mean it physically too, but I mean time management, like where you're spending your time on different sites, because then you won't be able to keep up with a schedule. Because I can see when you're starting out in the business, you want to see what site works best for you. But it's best to just, once you find out the two, I think it's good to just have two. Once you find out which two really works for you, stick to those and then fluctuate between the two. That's just my take on it. Again, I don't know. sometimes things are different, but I'll come back on with them before I get out of here, before my battery dies on my laptop, because I've reached my cam girl goal. Yay! And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys will hear me see me in the next one, but I will be back when it comes to distractions and making sure that you put, regarding your social media and or working. And I'm going to tell you, some of my struggles and how I'm trying to work towards overcoming that. Okay? As long as I've been in this business, I still have my struggles as it relates to, again, time management, scheduling, and distractions. Bye for now, you guys. One love, kisses. You guys will hear me and see me in the next one. And remember, the only distraction that you want is the nature of the business. Bye for now. Kisses.